Woke up in the morning.
Let's begin with a new segment, sure to win your hearts and minds over the next few years.
On the radio. Virgin.
Broadcasting from the iconic 299 Queen Street West. Good morning.
This is Virgin Mornings.
Radiated through space.
With Adam Wylde and TJ.
Your new morning show.
Oh, it is balmy out there. Positively sweat-inducing. An 18-degree difference and a wind chill difference of 30 degrees this morning. It's -1. It'll go up to 6 degrees today.
Hey, look at that!
Come on. And it is snowing/raining. So it's going to be a slippery drive, and I'm not going to lie to you. But if you're able to get out early and just take a look down your street, it's quite pretty.
It is very Instagram-worthy out there.
For sure.
Right before the anxiety hits of, oh, I gotta get to work.
Yep, exactly. Hey, TJ, what's on your mind, man?
You are, actually.
Oh.
Because it doesn't matter if it's -1 right now, if it was -18 yesterday, or -29 the day before. You are in a t-shirt every day of your life.
That is because I'm constantly hot.
You are a warm boy.
I am.
And it baffles me.
Here, hold on. Feel my hand. Feel my hand. What do you feel?
Ugh, it's wet. Why is it always wet?
It's because I'm hot.
Ugh.
Producer Jesse, what's on your mind?
I wanted to pour one out for my homie, the unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. The final season releases on Friday. I just found out, and it's going to be one depressing watch.
Are you going to be sad?
I'm going to be very sad.
That show, in the first season, I was like, I don't know, man, with this. But then it really sinks in, and it gets into your bones, and you're like, that is a great show.
It developed a bit of a cult following.
100%.
I'm one of those. I'm a stan.
Worth the binge. You'll stand it. So I have to tell you, yesterday, I didn't get home till 6 o'clock last night, which, is normal for most people, but when you're up at 4 a.m., it's a little bit long. I took my dog to the dermatologist.
Big day.
I need to go to the dermatologist. In my adult life, have not been able to afford to go to a dermatologist, but my dog, who's going to live like max 7 more years, is at the dermatologist. And
I hope she's not listening, by the way.
She's definitely not. She's definitely on the couch right now where she should not be.
She's getting her affairs in order after hearing that.
Get off the couch, Bindi. Anyway, so we're fixing, she's got a little bit of a raw belly, and I just sat there and I thought, I'm spending hundreds of dollars, like an obscene amount of money on this. I love this dog more than I've loved anything else I've ever had in my life, because I wouldn't even spend that on myself.
Would you spend that on your wife?
Oh, yeah.
There you
Absolutely.
Go. Yeah, I just compared your dog to your wife. Had fun explaining that one tonight.
A little bit different. Hey, first caller of the day. What's going on? What got you out of bed this morning?
I'm going to see all 6 of my nieces and nephews, so that's exciting.
Oh, wow. Hey, what's your favorite and least favorite niece and nephew? Power rank them right now.
I hope none of them are listening, but I love my niece Gina. She's like 1.5, but she's filled with attitude. It's like a mini adult trapped in a baby's body. My least favorite nephew, I can't say that one in case any of them.
What's it rhyme with? Tell me what it rhymes with.
I think honestly this is so bad, but it's the youngest one. He's horrible. He breaks everything, and he doesn't sit in your lap.
I don't feel so bad about what I said about my dog now.
Yeah, now you're vindicated.
Hey, Pineapple Beach. You're just over an hour away from that code word that will get you to a beach and out of this balmy +1 degree weather.
I don't know why you would want to leave now, but...
I know, seriously. You bought low. It's Virgin Mornings.
Virgin Mornings.
With what's trending.
And this is what's trending right now.
So this is breaking, but Pride Toronto just voted against police participation in the 2019 Pride Parade. If you want to have a deeper conversation about that, I'd recommend checking out our friends at News Talk 1010. We didn't get the Spotify we are now getting a ban artist button on Spotify. So let's say you don't want to hear, R. Kelly ever again. You can now do so on Spotify.
There's a few artists where I'm like, yeah, I would be okay with never hearing them again the rest of my life, and I would never miss it.
Oh, let's name them. Let's name names.
No, let's not name names. I don't want it to be someone's favorite artist, and I've just, insulted them. Because music's so personal, right?
I don't know that Sugar Ray is anybody's favorite band, so I think we're okay.
But I just want to fly, TJ.
Hey, excellent reference. You might have missed your chance to eat at Drake's restaurant Pick 6. I don't know if you noticed this, but it closed down about 6 months ago due to water damage. It's been closed since. And some people got some looks inside, and it's still under pretty heavy construction, leading many to speculate that this is his, second restaurant?
Is Springs closed now, too?
Yeah, I think so.
It is. Yeah, producer just saying it. Here's the thing. When Drake does this, people think, oh, it's Drake's restaurant. It's not. He's lending his name to it. He may have a small investment in it, but it's mostly people are buying into Drake's name to help promote their restaurant. Yeah, so having him, it's basically like Drake paint on your restaurant. So if the restaurant fails, it's not really Drake's restaurant that fails. It's the restaurant that Drake was branded onto. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. If I was famous, I would not want to open a fancy restaurant. I would want to open like a greasy restaurant. Like, oh, you gotta go to TJ's restaurant, try the breadsticks. I gotta be famous for my breadsticks.
So you'd open up Olive Garden in Canada again? Is that
basically. But it would be TJ's Olive Garden.
Oh, okay. That's different.
24 hours a day.
Free pasta pass for a year.
And of course, if you haven't walked outside yet today, it's a little bit warmer, but it is snowing. There's rumors we're going to get 2 to 5 centimeters of snow in the GTA, so just be careful when you're driving out there. And that's what's trending. I'm TJ.
Thank you, TJ. 1 hour till your code word for the wild party at Pineapple Beach. It's Virgin Mornings with Drake.
This is Virgin Mornings with Adam Wylde and TJ.
On 99.9 Virgin Radio.
Are you ever watching morning television? And you see the roving reporter that's out, like, so for CP24 it'll be Cam, or any of the other people, you've seen this before, where they're like roadside in the middle of the worst weather, and they're asking people, hey, are you cold? Seems like it's really cold today. It's minus 17. Are you cold out here? And the answer is always yes, and they never want to talk to you. Now, I've had to be that guy. And when I was working on a morning television show, it was like, you're in the middle of your hit, and the producer is talking to you in your ear, and they're like, hey, you want to just ask them if, and it sounds like that, ask them if they're cold. Like, does that help the situation? Are we contextualizing this?
Ask them if they prefer winter over summer.
Yes!
Yeah.
100%. So, I tell you that to play you this. This is Leah LaRocque from Ottawa, our CTV Ottawa affiliate. And this is not, you can hear at the beginning of this clip, Leah is talking to a man in a manhole. He is, you don't even see him on the Twitter clip, and we will, it's posted at Virgin Radio Toronto. He's standing in 3 feet of water in a sewer in the middle of a snowstorm, and she has to ask him if he's cold. And you can hear the producer at the beginning of the clip going, hey, Leah, you want to talk to the guy who's 8 feet down?
And anyway. She doesn't even sigh. She's like, okay.
Yeah, so here we are.
That's fair. Leah, do you want to ask our friend in the hole if it's warmer down there or up here?
You can hear him.
Hi.
Hey,
how are you? Is it colder in the hole than it is out here?
Yep.
How cold is it down there?
I'm working with no gloves on. It's very cold.
You don't have any gloves on?
No, too hard to work with gloves on.
Scale of 1 to 10, how cold are you?
2? It's not bad. I did it a year in Thunder Bay. This is nothing.
Are you going to take a bath when you get home? Like a nice hot bubble bath?
Yeah, I don't take baths. Probably a shower.
What's your name?
Jack Quinn.
Jack Quinn, okay. Good luck down there, Jack Quinn.
That guy has hunted at some point in his life. You could just hear it in his voice.
Get a year in Thunder Bay. I have to tell you, Jack is a hero. Lee is a hero. Of course it's cold. Why do we keep asking that question? I don't know why we do that, but we do, and we want to know. The thing is that we all stuck around to hear his answer. He only gave it a 2 out of 10, though.
Yeah, it's not that bad. He spent a year in Thunder Bay, didn't you hear?
That's right. Where real men are, I guess.
This is Virgin Mornings with Adam Wylde and TJ.
On 99.9 Virgin Radio.
You remember sneaking out of your parents' house? Even better, do you remember sneaking someone else out of your parents' house, or were you the person that needed to be snuck out of someone's parents' house? And that is a terrifying 10, 15-minute ordeal, if you can make it.
And if you do, the rush you get afterwards, I've been chasing that feeling ever since.
It is literally the best. I remember I had to sneak out of a girl's house in high school out of her basement window. And it was like one of those, the ones that they dig down at the side of the house.
Yeah.
And it was like climbing out and that sort of thing, and I'm kind of rounder, so it was not an easy fit, really not comfortable. But
did they grease you up?
No. They
okay,
didn't
I was gonna say, I just picture you standing there, she's rubbing margarine on you.
No, but my t-shirt.
They're not a butter house. They have margarine.
Oh, yeah. Of course, yeah. No, my t-shirt was all gross and destroyed, but hey, worth it. Fun night. Have you ever snuck out? So there is a text or a tweet thread that had people on the edge of their seats. And it is from a stepfather who found out the morning after that his stepson had snuck a young woman into the house. So it starts like this. So my stepson has a girl upstairs in his room that stayed the night, and my wife doesn't know yet. I'm curious to see how he plans to smuggle her out now that the whole family is awake, and now we wait. And I guess this one tweet alone took off. So people were like, oh, you gotta fill us in. You can't just leave us with that. And he's like, oh, people asking for updates. She's still here. My wife has gone into full Saturday house cleaning mode. Still hasn't noticed the cute white shoes by the door. This could be the chance while she's distracted. No one in our house has white shoes.
Keep in mind, by the way, the stepdad earning serious cool stepdad points.
Right?
Yeah.
A note on the shoe thing, he says. There's a side door attached to the kitchen, literally at the right at the bottom of the stairs, but those damn shoes are on the opposite side of the house. So they gotta go, get the shoes,
oh no,
and then sneak out. Had they thought about it, they would have been able to sneak right out, no problem. So he updates a little bit later, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. My wife, my amazing wife, is cleaning so hard that she doesn't even notice me standing behind her to take a picture, and he's got this picture. He said, her music's cranked all the way. Now's the chance. Will he seize his opportunity? Next comment. I see y'all comments about how I should help this kid out. He's 18 years old. He's a grown-ass man. We live and die by our choices. I like this guy's attitude. It's great. He said, okay, my wife is done in the bathroom, has moved on to cleaning the kitchen, and the kitchen is also at the bottom of the stairs where that side door is. So it seems like he's missed his opportunity.
I just feel a ball of anxiety in my chest as this unfolds.
Well, here's the thing, and this is where it picks up. He said, I think they might be waiting it out. My wife sometimes lays down after lunch and reads after cleaning all morning. Could he be waiting for that? Can she hold her bathroom, her pee, for another hour? I have no idea what they might be thinking up there. And then all caps locks, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. She came down to use the bathroom, and it's one of his closest friends. Mom might actually believe it's just a friendly sleepover, but did not catch them. She was lucky enough to sleep through the love fest at 4 a.m., so maybe she won't catch them now. My wife did not see her leaving the bathroom. She said nothing, and it's not like I can ask yet. And then this is the best. Oh my God, this kid, nonchalant AF. He casually strolls downstairs, grabs the white shoes, and walks back upstairs. He side-eyed me the whole time. I gave him a little wink. They're going to hit that side door. I bet on it. So here is the question, because the story wraps up right after this, okay? There's like 2 tweets left in the story. I want to know how you think this ends. He's got the shoes, right?
They're out. They're scot-free. They're fine.
You think they're scot-free?
I think they're absolutely okay, especially if there was eye contact made between the stepdad and the son.
Oh, yeah. The stepdad's not getting involved. He's smart.
No, he knows.
Okay, so you think they're getting out. I want to know what you think. At 99999, text us. How does this story end? And how did it end for you?
Yeah.
I definitely want to know some of that too. So we'll tell you the ending, the conclusion to this incredible story in 2 songs on Virgin Radio.
This is Virgin Mornings with Adam Wylde and TJ.
On 99.9 Virgin Radio.
Usually Twitter's a cesspool of angry, but sometimes it's great.
And mostly just angry, though.
Yeah. In this particular case, though, it's great. And it's a stepfather live tweeting his stepson's escape. Well, it's actually not really his stepson's escape. It's the girl that stayed over, that should never have stayed over, and the stepson's mother is going to kill him. Now, the stepfather's staying out of this, but he's narrating his situation. How is he going to get out of it? There is a door at the bottom of the stairs that gets out of the house, but her shoes are on the other side of the house. TJ, how do people think this story's going to end? Does he get caught or not?
Megan texts us from the 289 and says the son gets her out, and when he comes back, he thinks he got away with it, walks back up the stairs, and his mom says, so did you two have fun?
Oh!
That would be the ultimate mom move.
Would be the ultimate.
Zed texted us also from the 289. They're going to get caught for sure. Even if she doesn't say it, it means she already knows. So a lot of people are going on mom's intuition here.
Mom's intuition is strong.
It's very strong.
Cannot fight that. Okay, so here are the last 2 tweets.
All right.
He said, well, that's a wrap, folks. Mom just went to the bedroom to lay down and read for a bit. He's got a 2 to 3 hour window. Looks like young love finds a way for now. Yeah, we round.
Yeah, I guess it's a weird clap, but okay.
And then he follows it up with enclosure. Sure enough, hit the side door and they're gone. I don't know about you, but I need a drink after that suspense. Thank you for following along. That was amazing. What a great story.
What a lovely story. I'm sure him and the son shared a drink, maybe a nod.
I think so. It was nice of him to stay out of it.
A tip of the cap.
Absolutely. But he's 18 years old. He's an adult.
He's an idiot, though, because that stepdad now has something on him forever.
Right.
Mow the lawn. No, I'm good. Hey, remember that time that... Okay, yeah, I'll do it.
That's a really good point. Now, we have a caller who had to do the same thing. Your brother went through this. What happened?
So he had this girl over, and she was supposed to leave at 12 o'clock. And my parents went to bed trusting that she was going to leave.
Big mistake.
And in the morning, they actually only caught him because the taxi driver that they called ended up passing away in our driveway.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so they were sitting there outside smoking, thinking the taxi driver is just waiting for them to get in the car or something. And then they go up to the taxi driver, and he's gurgling. And so then my brother goes in and gets my mom because he doesn't know what to do. And it turned out that he had a heart attack and he passed away.
That's horrific.
Yeah.
Not where I thought this story was going.
No.
Wow. I'm assuming that they kind of let him off given what happened.
Yeah. Did they get mad at your brother?
Yeah.
They did get mad at him because without him having her there, like, the whole situation could have been avoided, but yeah.
Did they say this was your fault?
No.
Okay, good.
That taxi driver could still be alive today.
CKFM Toronto.
An iHeartRadio station.
Is 99.9 Virgin Radio.
Virgin Radio.
This is Virgin Mornings with Adam Wylde, TJ, and Jax.
Make some noise, let's go.
If you missed it, we were talking about sneaking people out of your house when you were younger, because you didn't want your parents to know. Yeah. And somebody called and said the only reason my brother got caught is because the taxi driver died.
In their driveway.
In their driveway.
So May texted us from the 416 and said, "Oh my God!" And then it just keeps going with a bunch of O's.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't know how to react. Like, how do you react to that? That's kind of
we were kind of laughing, but we were more in shock than anything. We're not in touch with our emotions, and that's why.
That's what it is.
Virgin Mornings.
With what's trending.
And this is what's trending right now.
This story broke earlier this morning. Pride Toronto voted against police participation in the 2019 Pride Parade. If you want to have a deeper conversation about that, our friends at News Talk 1010 is probably the place. Canada released its new food guide yesterday, and some people are freaking out about it. You can read the whole thing on Virgin Radio's Instagram feed. There's a whole breakdown for you there. But basically, no dairy, less meat, more veggies is what they're saying.
Which is maybe possibly what it should have always been.
It also sounds like the least fun way to eat.
Yes, well, of course. It's like, when do you follow The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson on Instagram?
No, because I have an inferiority complex.
Well, okay, he will give you one if you don't already have one. But one of the things he does, he's like, cheat day, and he's eating sushi. I'm like, that's what I eat when I'm healthy, man. Come on.
This is me on the Uber Eats going, that's healthy.
Yeah, exactly.
He is the absolute best, though. I do love The Rock. Drake unfollowed The Weeknd on Instagram, but followed Soulja Boy. So this became a very weird beef all of a sudden.
Well, I mean, Soulja Boy did say he taught Drake everything he knows in a recent interview. So, maybe Drake's just, paying homage.
Yeah. But the whole Weeknd thing, that seems like it kind of started up pretty fresh in the last few weeks, really.
Yeah, there's rumors that are unsubstantiated going around, but it just sounds like a big old rivalry.
Yeah,
between two guys.
And if you haven't been outside yet today, it is not going to be a fun commute into work. It's probably the polite way to word it. There's rumors we're going to get 2 to 5 centimeters of snow. Then it's going to probably melt this afternoon. There's a high of 6 degrees expected. Then it might freeze overnight. The whole thing just sounds like a giant mess.
It does. However, what isn't a giant mess is a beach in Antigua. And we can hook you up with a code word to get you there next. It's Virgin Radio.
Virgin Mornings with Adam Wylde and TJ.
On 99.9 Virgin Radio.
Your code word to get on the Virgin Radio VIP standby list for Pineapple Beach in Antigua is pineapple. So text pineapple in your name to 99999 on the text.
It's all one word, too. Pineapples are a weird fruit because everything about them says, hey, don't eat me. From the outside.
But once you get in.
Once you get in, it says it's like sweet pineapple.
It's like your emotional state, man.
I'm prickly on the outside. I'm nice. What are you talking about?
Nice. I'm kidding. By the way, pineapple, just because we are getting it spelled incorrectly, P-I-N-E, so Pine, and then Apple, A-P-P-L-E. Just want to make sure we got that out there.
Yeah, and we can't get yelled at.
What is the craziest thing you've ever seen someone doing on the highway other than driving? As in, they're in their car, they should be paying attention to the road, and if you were a cop, that's a $700 distracted driving ticket.
I saw someone eating a bowl of cereal once. Which is, which is weird. Yeah, because at one point they would have had to pour the milk in the cereal, unless they're eating soggy cereal like a sociopath. So there was an ordeal that was had in that car.
I would think so. The thing with that is that, like, there's so many easier breakfasts that you can go with. Like, you could go with toast.
Yeah.
You just pick it up and eat, right? Cereal's tough.
Cereal's a tough call.
There's a viral video from yesterday. The reason I'm asking is it's from the UK, but there's a man driving in a fairly nice Audi convertible, and he's just shaving. He's got an electric shaver just kind of rolling around on his face and whatever. And it's not like he's got like a big beard or anything. It's just, your typical guy in his mid-50s shaving on the highway. And the weird thing about it, he's not even trying to hide it. It's just, he's just kind of like out there looking at people, like waves to them.
Yeah.
They wave back while they're on Snapchat. Crazy.
It's weird, because when you're driving, you're paying attention to the road, right? You're not really paying attention usually to what other people are doing in their car.
Right.
So sometimes you'll see really odd things. Like someone's like picking their nose and they're like knuckle deep.
Yeah.
And you're like, they don't think I can see what they're doing
I
right
actually
now.
think most people, if we're gonna be honest, that's the place outside of the bathroom most people pick their nose the most, is in the
100%.
car. And I want to know what you've seen. 416-872-9999, or you can hit us up on text 99999. TJ, we got text already.
Yeah, Alan just texted us from the 647. I saw someone clipping their toenails while driving.
That's again super dangerous. Also, how do you do that? And enough that a guy next to you can see it, because your feet are all the way down here. I'm not flexible enough to do something like that.
No. So you know that they're doing yoga, and they're telling everybody about it.
Of course, because how could they not?
Abby also texted us from the 705. Saw someone doing their makeup. I feel like that one's pretty common.
Yeah.
But while driving?
And the thing I never understood about makeup is, could you not take 2 seconds when your car parks to just go, okay, I'm gonna make up lipstick?
I've witnessed that a few times. But like when you're on the Gardner, you're trying to put wings on your...
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah.
So give us a shout, give us a call, or text us 999-416-872-9999. Craziest thing you have seen people doing on the highway other than, driving their car.
This is Virgin Mornings with Adam Wylde and TJ.
On 99.9 Virgin Radio.
Hey, TJ, we got some text messages. Craziest thing you've seen people do while driving on the highway, but they're not really driving.
Yes, we saw this story in England of a guy that was using an electric shaver on his face while driving, and the internet lost its mind. So you can text us 99999. I once saw a woman putting fake nails on with nail glue and all. That's from the 905. That's insane. Text from the 647. I saw seniors watching adult videos.
Oh.
Screen wasn't dimmed or anything.
Oh, hey, good for them.
Good
Still
for them.
got it.
And then Brad texted us everything that we need. He said 99999 pineapple. Brad saw a girl eating chili while driving. So he's in for the contest. He texted us our own number, his name, and also a girl eating chili.
All right, so Brad, you might want to split those up because the computer's not going to pick that up. So it's pineapple and Brad to 99999 to get on for Pineapple Beach, and then text us about the chili, okay? And by the way, good luck. It's Virgin Radio.
Virgin Mornings with Adam Wylde and TJ.
On 99.9 Virgin Radio.
You're supposed to drive when you're driving, but not everybody does, especially on the highway.
That's why the good old-fashioned Ontario government has really increased the fines for distracted driving, which, side note, don't be a distracted driver.
Very
One,
expensive.
it's very expensive. Two, it's very, very dumb.
Yeah. We got a text message. We had to call back. Kaylee, good morning.
Hi there. I'm good. How are you? I'm so glad you guys called back.
We're so glad that you texted us because the love story that you saw happen on the highway is crazy. Tell us what happened.
Oh my goodness, it was insane. So me and my friends were driving, and we were actually coming back from the C&E, and all of a sudden I see this woman like waving her arm out the window, and I'm like, what is she doing? I didn't know if she was trying to signal someone, and then I saw that she's trying to throw a piece of paper or like a piece of cardboard into the window of the car next to her. And they tried it like 3 or 4 different times, and obviously the paper or whatever she was throwing kept just blowing away, and they literally both followed each other until we had to get off. And they both ended up getting off at the same exit. And all we thought is maybe are they going to get off and try and exchange numbers a different way. But it was
insane because I'm like, what are they doing? Maybe get something a little bit heavier to throw. Kidding, obviously it's unsafe. But whoa, like, first of all, I want to know how they knew they were so into each other that they needed to throw their numbers like 10 times when they're just on the DVC. Change the look or something. I don't know.
Kaylee, those people are married now. You know that, right? They are, I guarantee you.
I should get an invite.
Yeah, obviously.
You should officiate the wedding. They're married. They got like 9 kids for sure.
Okay, I'm legitimately curious. I'm going to throw a shot out in the dark, but if you were those people and you are listening to this now, we do want to know how it worked out. So call us. 416-872-9999 or 999 on the text. I doubt we'll get them.
Imagine. Well, because I want to know. I'm like, what was going on there? That you guys were so into each other. You met on the DVP. Like, that's a good story.
It's a great story. Imagine it didn't work out, though. Like, they go on a couple dates, and then they realize that the other one claps when airplanes land, and they're like, it's never going to work.
Well, I mean, you met on the DVP, so how much do you really know about each other?
Enough, apparently. Hey, thanks so much for your call.
No problem. Thank you. Have a great day, guys. I love your show.
Oh, we love you too.
Virgin Mornings.
With what's trending.
And this is what's trending right now.
So breaking news this morning, Pride Toronto voted against police participation in the 2019 Pride Parade. If you want more info on that, you can check out with our friends at News Talk 1010. Big news yesterday, Canada's nude food guide is out.
Sorry, was that the nude food guide or the new food guide?
Are you shaming me right now? Is that what's happening? Are you surprised that I'm having troubles with words? You've been here for like 3 weeks. You should be used to this by now.
You're right.
This is who I am, not who I want to be, Adam. So Canada released its new food guide yesterday. You can check it out on our Instagram feed. What you need to know, they're saying no dairy, less meat, more veggies.
Interesting.
Yeah. You got anything else to say?
No,
You're just going to make fun of me some more?
Sorry, it's your segment. I'll let you take it.
Thank you, Adam.
I'll just step over here.
I'm kidding. I love you, buddy. So yeah, you can check that out. A lot of people are a little upset about the dairy thing or whatever, but you can go read up on it and just be a little bit healthier. That's all.
You know what the healthy food looks like.
I know what the healthy food looks like because I am a pillar of health. Spotify announced that they have a banned feature artist now on the app, so if you don't want to hear someone like, oh, gee, I don't know, R. Kelly, you can now block them from your playlist, which is actually going to be very helpful in the grand scheme of playlists.
Yeah, it is. I'm actually really surprised that we've gone, how long has Spotify been around, like 10 years?
Oh,
we've gone this long, and they're only getting this now? Come on. They should have been on this earlier.
Yeah, I would agree with that. That's what's trending. I'm TJ.
So after 8 o'clock, just want to let you know, there will be Toronto Maple Leaf tickets. You can see the Leafs play the Capitals tonight. In the meantime, a little posty, which I hope the Leafs do not hit tonight.
Ah, that was...
See what I did there?
Yeah, that was your best work for sure.
It's Virgin Mornings with Adam Wylde and TJ.
This is Virgin Mornings with Adam Wylde and TJ.
On 99.9 Virgin Radio.
Hey, what are you doing tonight? Want to go see the Leaf game? Got tickets for you. If you want them, we're going to play a little TJ Radio Tinder. 416-872-9999. Give us a shout right now. And we'll play that next. In the meantime, if the robots take over, and we all know they will.
Wait, what a transition.
Listen.
Oh, you can win Leaf tickets. Anyway, so if the robots take over, and that's more of a when situation.
I mean, come on. We can all admit it, right? Terminator's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
When they do it, they're going to be bringing pizza. And I think I'm okay with that. If I have to go down, I would rather go down with a full belly of pizza. Don't you think?
Yeah, that's one way to go for sure.
So, George Mason University in Fairfax, Virginia, if you're signing up for school and you maybe are taking your SATs and you want to go stateside, maybe this is the place you want to be if you're graduating high school, because the school now has a fleet of 25 food delivery robots via an app on your phone. If you're a student and you're on like their dining plan or whatever, they'll go to the grocery store and the local Starbucks, and you just drop a pin in the map, and the people who work at those stores will come out, drop your food in the little
robot's belly.
Yeah, robot's belly for sure. And assuming it's under 20 pounds, it will be where you are. It doesn't matter where you are, what floor you're on, what door you're outside of, what lawn you're on, because this thing goes off-road. It's a little tank.
It can work the stairs?
It takes an elevator, but yeah.
Oh, I was going to say. It's like the Velociraptor in Jurassic Park when it figures out the doors.
Yeah, no, it's not. It hasn't become that self-aware yet. And it's there. It's guaranteed to be there in about 15 minutes. That's pretty cool.
Just to compare, on Friday, the Ontario government announced that they were eliminating free tuition for low-income families. And this school in West Virginia has robots that can deliver you food.
That's right. That's where we're at.
What a difference.
So they work in the dark. They work in the rain and the snow. The company claims the robots have been really well received in the community, despite fears that they were going to be beaten up by people who think the robots are going to take over. I kid you not, they were worried. And the thing was, so the company worried about this. So here's what they did. They're like, okay, so we found a shape. They put it through a bunch of test groups, and they found the shape that people found the least threatening, and that's the one they went with.
What's the shape?
It's like a little, honestly, it looks like a little tank that carries people. Like you put your G.I. Joes in it, or your Barbies in it.
That's adorable.
Yeah, it is adorable.
I thought they were going to say, like, they were so worried that people were going to attack it that they fixed weapons to it.
No.
They're like, no, that's the problem.
It's like it
looks like a little Mars rover.
Yeah, it looks like it's got like little eyeballs and it's smiling at you. Anyway.
It's like WALL-E.
Evidently, the robots are very polite, and they will pick the side of the sidewalk that the pedestrians are not on. So if one's walking towards you, it won't do what a human will do and not get out of the way. It will actually move.
This is awesome but terrifying. Like, I could see why people would worry about people attacking these things.
We're going to go down, but with full bellies and polite robots.
One way to go, for sure.
There are worse ways. Virgin Mornings.
This is Virgin Mornings with Adam Wylde and TJ.
On 99.9 Virgin Radio.
Leafs, Capitals tonight at the Scotiabank Arena, or as we like to call it,
the Scosh.
The Scosh. If you want to be there, you're going to play a little Radio Tinder. 416-872-9999. The idea, TJ, is that you, being the single guy on the show, swipe right or swipe left depending upon their bio, and their bio has to be about why they should be at the game. Now, tell us the rules a little bit here with Tinder if you haven't been on it.
I'm unfamiliar with getting right swiped, but I do hear that getting right swiped is positive. Yes. Means it's a match. If you get left swiped, it's bad. It means we move on. So you tell me your bio. If I don't like it, left swipe. If I do, right swipe. You're going to the game.
We got 3 people you can choose from. We're going to start with Tina. Hi, Tina.
Hi.
All right, so Tina, your 1-sentence bio to get TJ, that's your name, to swipe right on you for Leafs tickets tonight. Go ahead.
Okay, so swipe right if you want to get back at my ex who made me watch all the Vancouver Canucks games when really I just wanted to watch the Leafs games.
Oh, that's a swipe right. That's an automatic swipe right.
First one.
Yeah. As you had me at the Vancouver Canucks.
Oh,
they
man.
can frig off. You're going to the game.
Oh, thank you so much.
I believe the correct term, the Canadian term, is frig off bud.
Yeah, they can frig off bud.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Tina. Tonight, it's you and not your ex-boyfriend, that's for sure.
Right.
But make sure you post it all over Instagram to let him know. And whoever you want, we're giving you 2 tickets. You're not going alone.
I might take my dad.
Oh, that's a good person to bring.
If my kid ever does that for me, I'm going to cry.
Oh.
They're great tickets, Tina. Enjoy the game.
Thank you.
Virgin Mornings
with What's Trending.
And this is what's trending right now.
The breaking news earlier this morning, Pride Toronto voted against police participation in the 2019 Pride Parade. If you want to read up more of that, you can go check in with our friends at News Talk 1010. So Spotify just announced a new feature, the Ban Artist feature. So if you don't want to hear a certain artist like, I don't know, R. Kelly ever again, you can just put them on the list and they won't show up on your playlist, which is great.
I'm actually kind of surprised it's taken this long. And there are a few artists that I could go without ever hearing again, regardless of what they've done in their personal life.
Like who? Let's name names. Let's get personal.
I'm not going to name names because if I name someone's artist that they love, then I'm going to offend them needlessly. And why would I offend someone?
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, here's my list of names. Just kidding. If you are waiting to get a spot at Drake's restaurant, pick 6, and you're like, I'm going to wait till it cools down a bit. Fun fact, it's been closed for about 6 months, and there's rumors it's not going to open again. They had severe water damage in the basement in the kitchen a few months ago. They've been shut down for repairs, but some pictures were put up online by our friends over at Narcity, and it looks like it's not going to happen.
It's interesting because a lot of people look at this as like, oh my God, Drake can't launch a restaurant. He can't do it. You have to remember that anybody that has Drake's name on a restaurant, it's not Drake's restaurant. It's someone else's restaurant that's using Drake's brand, paying for Drake's brand to be on their restaurant. And that's a huge difference, right? It's like a coat of paint that says Drake on it. So you can't really look at it as a failure for him.
If you were to open a restaurant, what would it be called? Putting you right on the spot. I give you zero preparation for this.
Wild Wings.
Oh, that's...
Adam Wylde.
Oh, that's so good.
No?
I was going to hate it, but I actually really like it.
Thank
it's
you.
good.
There's another member in the room who hates it and is looking at me just with dead eyes right now.
Yeah. You're going to get sued for it.
What are you going to...
Yum TJ time.
No one's going to that restaurant.
Yum TJ time. TJ time. It's gonna have a really aggressive dress code too. Like, you have to show up in a monocle.
You have to look like the Monopoly guy?
You have to look like the Monopoly guy to get
Everybody
in.
has to look like
Everybody has to dress the Monopoly guy. Men, women, Monopoly guy. And all we're gonna serve is chicken fingers. Let's be honest. That's all anyone wants to eat. Anyway, that's what's trending. I'm TJ. Yum TJ time. It's going to be a thing.
This is Virgin Mornings with Adam Wylde and TJ.
99.9 Virgin Radio.